What's up, everyone? My name is Jesse, and this is the Auditorium. I react to video game music. As a musician myself, today is even more East. I'm currently doing a bunch of requests for a platinum member, and they like Falcom, or more specifically, they like East. This is East I&II Chronicles, and this is not my first time hearing I&II Chronicles, but it's been a while. And this is going to be requested by Patrick and Shin. The two songs we're going to be checking out are Ruins of Moondoria. That's a cool name. Oh, I just noticed those eyes in the background. And then Tension. Both are pretty short. So we're going to start off with Ruins of Moondoria. And let's see, both are from the Falcom music channel, by the way. This one says original composer Hideo Nagata and arrangement by Yukiro Jindo. I think Yukiro Jindo arranged like a lot. Oh, this one for Tension, it says original composer is Yuzo Koshiro. Same arrangement though, same arranger. Okay. I'll start off with Ruins of Moondoria. No. Something you don't hear all the time on the channel. That's a guitar with an octaver or an octave pedal, giving it a kind of a laser-like sound. Keyboard time. It's cool. Cool swing to it. Ooh, the rhythm guitars sound really good. Actually, all the guitars sound really good. Just a solid sound. Ooh, that melody's kind of good, actually. Nice drum change. Love me some Morgan. Woo! Very good melody. I love everything that's going on. The drum changes, the sound of the rhythm, the sound of the lead, the sound of the piano. It sounds really complete. That's cool. I'm not gonna lie, I think I prefer the sound, guitar-wise, sonically, from this game, East I&II Origins, over, let's say, 8, which I've been hearing lately. It just has like this really full-sounding grit to it, but also it's just, I don't know, I think it just might sound, for my ears, I don't want to say it's mixed better, that's subjective, it just sounds better to me, I guess. Let's leave it at that. I'm looking up this composer really quick. Hideo Nagata. So I've noticed one thing with all these East songs is that there's always a composer and then an arranger, and it always seems to be the same arranger. So I'm guessing East is like an older game than I imagined, and these are all just like remade or something. Please let me know. Because I have no idea. Makes me think, like, have I heard an original Ys song in a while, or ever? Former composer that worked at Falcom from 1987 to 1990. Okay. That is much older. Yeah, he's worked on a lot of Ys games, damn. Okay. Yeah, the whole, I'm not gonna lie. Growing up with certain games, I've always heard like some names all the time, like Activision or EA, just like the household names you hear all the time. But I never heard of Falcom until I started doing music reactions, like ever. Never even seen or heard of anything Falcom related. But it seems to be quite of a I don't know if studio is the right word, but I'm just going to call it studio for now. But they seem to be a staple studio in the video game world as far as like RPGs. I don't know if they were solely like based in Japan and sold decently well here, or if they're based here. Either way, it's like it seems to me that like if you know video games, you know of Falcom, but if you don't know video games, you may have never heard of it, kind of thing. Every time I hear a song or see something regarding Ys, it sounds very like a cool club, like damn, you know about Ys, and that's what I get from the comments too. I get that vibe, like, oh yeah, more Ys, it's more Ys time, or like finally someone's talking about more Ys. And to me as an outsider, I'm just kind of looking at it like, well, this is interesting. There's a lot of games. There's always one in protagonist. The closest I can relate to that would be Final Fantasy, right? It's like, except for the main character, but like, just multiple games with different storylines. But basically, I just keep getting like, this is a very beloved franchise and studio. I don't know if they're still around. I know nothing of Falcom. I just know, again, from bits and pieces of comments that people definitely love it, though. That I can tell. No one really ever says anything bad about Falcom, because I feel like the feeling it gives off is like, they want other people to know about it too, so there's no point in like arguing. That kind of vibe, I guess, like a treehouse. Every time I think of Ys, I think of like a treehouse, cool kids club or something like that. That was cool though. I don't know what Moondoria is. Sounds cool because I love stuff relating to the moon, so I don't know if that's just the name or if it actually has to do up there. That was actually really good. I really like the guitar sound. I know a thing or two about guitar sounds, and that one sounded really good. It had this kind of like grittiness towards it. Sounded a little late 80s, and the lead was nice, and it was good. The drums were mixed good. I like how they kept changing things up, even though it was like a short song. The short loop suggests a battle theme, but that's kind of vague. But in reality, a lot of Ys music to me sounds like straight out of a battle theme, like almost 90% of it. And I think I was told that Ys music sounds like battle boss music, but a lot of it is just like walking around. I could be wrong about that, but if that's true, that's pretty hilarious. So who knows when this plays, but it does sound like a setting, Ruins of Moondoria. But yeah, that was good. I just liked everything. It was a really catchy melody that I think has a little bit of staying power. So it stood out amongst other Ys stuff. Also, I'm curious as to why are these two games like grouped together? Is 1 and 2 like the most two games that are related and they're like connected, or what's up with them being together? And then this one is called Tension. A little longer, but not by much. Original by Yuzo Koshiro, but the same composer of the JDK band. Let's do it. Tension. With a name like that, it's going to be, well, tension. Also, the organ reminds me of Matoy. Yeah. Sounds raw. Sounds like a band, like first or second album, like that kind of like young, raw sound. Like the drums are very lively and in your face. That's cool. Okay. Keyboard. Alright, so both these songs have pretty good melodies that don't just blend in. Yeah, it reminds me of like, what's it called? Star Ocean, kind of? And the drummer is just going all out. It sounds pretty heroic though. Shred that. Ooh, that was sick. That was great. I love when people just take chances on the organ. It's a bold choice. I think East can best be described as far as my ears as like just like a really swell time. Crazy good energy. It's not like chaotic or evil sounding. It just sounds rad, I guess. But it really, I've said it before, but now I really truly believe it. Where I've compared the sound of East to a band called Children of Bodom from Finland, who are no longer around because the singer / lead guitarist passed away recently. They have such a, outside of the organ sound, they have a very similar energy, except with some like screaming vocals. But like everything underneath, as far as rhythms and this sort of heavy emphasis on shredding and classical sounding shredding with electric guitars, it sounds similar, at least like the first 3 or 4 albums. So I will reiterate again, especially this one. Oh, and of course the back and forth guitar to keyboard solos, that's like a big thing with them. If you are looking for more music like this, definitely check out Children of Bodom, for sure. They kind of changed their sound towards the later years, but yeah, highly recommend. It's been a while since I've heard them, but I had a huge phase, and I'll always respect them. Anyways, Tension. Again, this kind of sound is similar to the first one. They sounded like one giant song, basically. I don't know how far away these are, or how related they are, or if they're not related whatsoever. A reminder that the way I pick these songs is like it's whatever's coming up next, and then I'll choose a pair to go along with it that's also been requested. So for all I know, these have nothing to do with each other whatsoever. but they sound pretty close. You know, they sound kind of like they could have been neighbors or like 2 minutes apart from each other. Tension. I mean, it's hard to say because I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I mean, everything just sounds like a battle theme in this game, which is cool, but it kind of limits my creative juices, I guess, for lack of a better word, because it's not. I mean, most of the time when I hear stuff blind here, I'll get like some setting, some vision, something, right? And that has to do with a song title. Maybe the thumbnail might influence it sometimes, or of course the music. But with Ys, as much as I like the music and I'm just vibing along with it, that's it. I'm just literally vibing with it at the time, but then I won't remember it like 2 minutes later, and that's not a bad thing or a good thing. It's just kind of a thing. But I feel kind of hindered when I'm trying to like think of something creative, or where is this taking me? What am I seeing? Because I really don't get anything. I'm kind of blank. The only thing I can really do is just tell you my thoughts at the time, which was like, it sounded like Star Ocean, it sounded like Children of Bodom, or it reminds me of that other composer, Motoi Sakuraba, and you know, like hearing the organs. It's like I can only like think at the moment at what's happening right there and then. I don't have a lot of post thoughts right now. I'm just rambling, but yeah, I don't know. I was just saying this about another game not too long ago, where for sure, like, this shines a million times better in the game where it's meant to be played. But despite me liking all this and being a guitar player and all these positive things, it's still not something I would like go listen to on my own on my free time, unless it was to just be like background music for some activity or errand I'm doing. Then it's cool, you know, or like driving and then just, you know, that kind of thing. Something I'm not like focused on because of what I said. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm probably alone on that, because you got to think of from my point of view. Like, I know you as the viewer have played this game, have opinions on this game, you're biased, etc., 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 etc. I just know the name of the title, the names of the people that requested it, the composer, song names. That's it. So it's not a whole lot to go off of when it's just, just like shred and cool drums. Like, I'll definitely rock out to it, but setting, nothing. I get like nothing when it comes to Ys, unfortunately. But I'm just being honest with you guys. I don't want to lie. I still enjoy it though. It's just at the moment, and then I move on after that. So let me know how wrong I am on that. Thank you to Patrick and Shin for the request. There's still many more Ys songs from different games. I wonder which game I haven't done yet. I'm for sure I've done 9, 8, 1 and 2. I don't know. Let me know. But I'm pretty sure they all have requests. So anyways, thank you to the requesters. Thanks to my Patreon members. I couldn't be here without them. Thanks to my Platinum members. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse in the auditorium. Peace.